Yeah, I hope the Thomas win best new artist. I like Cat's Eye. I like Cat's Eye more
Hello,
than that.
everyone. Welcome to Connect Now. I'm your host, as always, Kendra Dix here. Brendan Shea, so excited. Hello, everyone. Once again, welcome to Connect Now. I'm your host, as always, Kendra Dix here, alongside Brendan Shea. Brendan Shea, look, you excited about the Grammy Awards.
Yeah, I didn't know I was over talking the intro. I'm sorry.
Well, hell, it's so much stuff going on, but we're here. First thing first, join in the conversation using the hashtag Connect Now here on Connect TV. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe is caring. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. All right, Bridget Shea, let's get started with this. Since you want to talk about Don Lemon, let's talk about Miss Don Lemon. If we can show, can we get another picture of Don Lemon again from the top, please? All right, art, it is what it is. But Don Lemon, Britney Shea got arrested. What's your thoughts on Don Lemon getting arrested?
I feel like they was supposed. I feel like they opposing upon his freedom of of speech and freedom of press, and and also his freedom of religion for the parishioners at the church too enough. But he was there covering as a as a journalist. You see what I'm saying? He wasn't in on the protest. And he stated, like, I'm not part of the protest. I'm just covering it. You see what I'm saying? That's what journalists do. They cover stories. They tell stories. You know what I'm saying? And they follow lead and all this. So it was a bogus crime, like a bogus arrest. You see what I'm saying? And I hope he sued their ass because he did not deserve to be arrested, period. So.
Well, I guess like you said, Don Lemon. Okay, now I want to show Don Lemon now. Also, thanks, internet. There you go, right here, Don Lemon, with the protest and stuff. Like you said, Brittany Shea, in this church and stuff, and they thought he was being a crusade and stuff, and stuff like that happens.
Yeah, and then also that fellow, another black woman, she got arrested too. I'm trying to
She
think of
was
her
a
name.
journalist, right?
She was a journalist too. Hold on, let me research right quick. But she didn't deserve it either. She was at home, and they just surrounded her home. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see. I'm just over this fascism. I'm just over it. Like once you start taking freedom of speech, whether is people have the right to their speech, whether it's right, whether it's wrong, you still have an opinion. You still should have the right to say what you want to say, whether it's liked or not. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Don Lemon was targeted because of what he had reported or who he is?
Uh, I think he was. I think he been targeted by the Trump administration. Period, because they do not like him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I think. Oh, her name Georgia Fort. Fort. Yeah, she got arrested too. So I just think it's just unconstitutional arrest of those two, you know, black man and black woman who tried to report the news. You see what I'm saying on what's going on in this country. They want things to be silent. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's not right. Trying to silence people, whether
Right.
you like it or not. Uh-huh.
He was trying to show a picture of Don Lemon, but this thing want to act all testy and stuff. But everybody should know who Don Lemon is. If you do, you do. You don't, you don't. You know, hey.
Mm-hmm.
Um. So, what do you think we draw the line between reporting news or provoking law enforcement?
Provoking law enforcement.
Yeah, like provoking law enforcement. Like, is the difference? Like Don Lemon was reporting in how you said like provoking, like the Trump administration think that Lemon was provoking them with the law enforcement with ICE and stuff, like thinking the dude who was the pastor was the ICE agent.
I mean, they were provoking law enforcement. I mean, it got tipped off that the pastor happens to be. working with ICE. You see what I'm saying? And I thought that
Mhm.
people consider ICE like law enforcement, but I mean, it's so, how can I say this? It's so contradictory that you're a pastor and you're an ICE agent, because God and Jesus, especially Jesus, they said that in the Bible, Jesus would flip over pews, tables. You see what I'm saying? Over,
Mhm.
things like this. You see what I'm saying? Jesus was an immigrant. You know what I mean? And it's just like,
Right, right, right.
and like they say, Jesus is love. Jesus loved everybody, your neighbor. You see what I'm saying? And I think it's a difference. Everybody Christian, to me, Christianity is different from based off race, because white Christianity is not the same to me as black Christianity, because white Christianity, it could be the Ku Klux Klan in a church. You see what I'm saying? White nationalists.
Right, right, right.
Yeah. So and I ain't saying that all white churches are like that, but it's been in the past that you have seen Ku Klux Klan members, and then they'll have Jesus in the back. You see what I'm saying? Or be in
Mhm.
church and they Ku Klux Klan members.
Yeah.
So like damn Black Eyed Peas say, "Where's the love?" Because there ain't no love here. Because Jesus is love. Y'all up here doing all this, and then again, okay, they protested in church, but they not prosecuting no one for their religion. They just protested of the wrongness going on, because Jesus would not be for this. I know it did interrupt the service,
And
maybe
this is the
they
anchor
should have.
you was talking about, Brenda Shea, the journalist with Don Lemon that got arrested.
Yeah. See,
Okay.
they were just doing their job. It wasn't like they was a part of it, and they stated they're not a part of it. Journalists supposed to
Yeah.
be unbiased. You know what
Right,
I'm saying?
right,
Yeah.
right,
But I know Don Lemon more of an independent journalist, so he gonna go tell how he feel, but he still reports the news.
right. Okay. All right. We'll move on to that, to this right here. Kanye West had did an op-ed. Want to show you right quick. If we can get Kanye West did an op-ed right here to the Wall Street Journal, saying what he cited that he had a mental health episode, illness, and stuff. What do you believe Kanye's apology was genuine, or is it a damage control just to sell him some albums?
I feel like it could be damage control, because Kanye West swing like with the wind, baby. His mood swings like the wind. So we don't know which way he gonna go. I'm glad he's taking his medicine or whatever he got going on, but he still has done and said some harmful things and harmful rhetoric, rhetoric. Yeah,
Rhetoric, rhetoric.
yeah,
I got you.
yeah. So it's some stuff is just inexcusable, regardless of your mental state or not.
So, like you said, at the point, do like you said, do we stop giving grace or start holding people fully accountable?
I feel like it's a little bit of both, but then again, he's been doing it for so long, so it's like, okay, you need to take accountability for your actions.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Okay. Um, like you said so you can't excuse mental health as behavior, but like you said, you can't excuse it. So, do what should people like him, Nicki Minaj, trying to win back good graces when they probably had dark times going on? You think, like I said, America loves a comeback story. Do you think them can both of them redeem themselves coming in the coming years?
I don't. I feel like Kanye West probably had a better chance to redeem himself. I don't. I don't. I really can't say. They both have done and said some controversial things, so it ain't looking good for either one of them. I
Yeah.
guess, or like I said, Kanye's trying to redeem himself, and Nicki Minaj, she's standing on business about what she said. So I don't know what to think about her. Like she really tarnished her own image.
All right.
So
When since we talking about that, um, hold on, pretty sure. Since we talking about Nicki Minaj met with President Trump to talk about the Trump tax accounts. That if you have a kid within the Trump term, you can your kids can start getting money $1,000 per year. But I don't know how long they're gonna last. But here's what Nicki Minaj said, praising the president right here, right now, here on now.
Hello. Well, I don't know what to say, but I will say that I am probably the president's #1 fan. And that's not going to change. And the hate or what people have to say, it does not affect me at all. It actually motivates me to support him more. And it's gonna motivate all of us to support him more.
Having a little audio problems with that. Let's try one more time if we can.
Hello. Well, I don't know what to say, but I will say that I am probably the president's #1 fan. And that's not going to change. And the hate.
We was having a little audio problem. We kind of get the gist of what Nicki was talking about. Like you said, Brittany Shay, what do you think about this? Do Nicki Minaj meeting with President Trump change how you view her, or should celebrities stay out of politics regardless?
I mean, celebrities can be in politics, but it changed how I viewed her. I always knew she was, after she married that man, it looked like her shit just went downhill. So she continued on
um,
doing.
okay, what do you think people get more upset when black artists engage politically? Like Minaj, Kanye West, Snoop Dogg, Nelly, side with that. I mean, Snoop Dogg and Nelly just performed for Trump. They didn't show their political alignment, but you told me something that was outrageous about Shaquille O'Neal with Trump. He said, Google him. I Googled him. I did my homework and research. Like Shaquille O'Neal, Brendan, trying to curry favor with the president.
Yeah, and then just because Snoop Dogg and Nelly ain't saying what they stand, it's obvious because they working with Trump. I went to perform for him. This they ain't got to say shit. You can see with your own two eyes.
But then Snoop Dogg a couple of years ago said that you support Trump, I'm gonna call you out. But I don't think to me, Snoop Dogg just performed for him. But then he probably looked at the money like he probably like, okay, I can get. You think Snoop a Republican?
Yeah, if he ain't a Republican, he a Trump supporter. Shit, fuck all that.
Okay.
Cause he showed his hand. How you gonna say one hand? Oh, fuck Trump and fuck this. So you're fake. You're fake. You know what I'm saying? Like what you was saying, you wasn't talking about shit. You should have talked about yourself. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Snoop Dogg, I still like his music. Dog.
But you don't like his political stance. You know what I mean?
It ain't known. He performed with president. He performed with Obama. So I mean,
it's known.
Okay, well, hey,
you know what he's saying. I don't give a fuck. It's known. I'm not finna pacify, make no damn excuses for these damn celebrities.
I ain't pacifying them like this. Here you go, baby.
Yeah, whatever.
All right. You saying you gonna keep it real, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what we here for. Keep it real. Well, let's talk about this. What's
connection? I'm here to take over. Get used to it.
Your personality was not like this a few years ago.
It's a call.
I found out
because right now we can tell you this is the only Birmingham segment. When you got Birmingham Mayor Randall Wolfen publicly called out a county commissioner, is that leadership or unnecessary drama? Let's give you a little snippets of what we're talking about.
I came because I thought like you were like I was like
I found out like the public found out. However, so
can you do like what chorus? No, bro.
Well, I guess it ain't gonna show. So, what's your thoughts on?
I found out like the public found out. However, so if you want me to support her, I want you to know, like this can be your share of people that I put her in a race, which is not true. But I will gladly get in a race if you're going to keep telling people that. Now, you may be trying to tell me you're not telling people that, but that would simply just not be true.
So Rhonda, hold on. Are you literally telling me, as the mayor of this city, and you talking to a county commissioner, you telling me this what you call me for?
Yes.
Okay.
We didn't talk in 8 years, but
okay, and you know what, Rhonda? That was by your. Excuse me. That was by your choosing. We haven't spoken. But wait a minute, hold on. Are you gonna allow me to speak?
Say yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, Randall, we haven't talked since I helped you. You understand? And that was by your choosing. I never came after you. You understood exactly what I said. And the bottom line is very simple to me. If you're threatening me to say about Shanae being in the race and whether or not you put her in the race, therefore, if I keep saying it, I guess you're going to get in it. Do as you choose, Rhonda. I mean, I thought when you called me that you had more to talk about than just that. Because here's hold on, Rhonda.
My name out your mouth. That's the problem. You can't keep my name out your mouth. You cannot keep my name out your mouth. That's the bottom line problem. So be honest.
All right, Brenda Shea. That was great. Do you think local politics get enough attention compared to national politics?
Yeah, here. Sure. Unless it goes.
What's your whole thoughts on that?
I thought it was just plain out messy.
And she said, "You do me a favor, I'll do you a favor. You scratch my back, I scratch your back."
Yeah, she wanted a favor.
Wow, and there's something that, and she ran against him too, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. All right. All right. We move on to that. All right. We move on to like water cooler talk right here in the water cooler talk. I'm going to show you. This is the show water cooler talk, but Ray J has a health scare. You know, Ray J was saying he ain't got that much long to live. Let's hear what Ray J had to say.
What's up, everybody? It's Ray J.
That's over with.
We're live right now. We're coming off of a crazy run. I want to thank everybody for praying for me. I was in the hospital. My heart's only beating like 25%, but as long. What's up, everybody? It's Ray J.
That's over with.
We're live right now. We're coming off of a crazy run. I want to thank everybody for praying for me. I was in the hospital. My heart's only beating like 25%, but as long as I stay focused and stay on the right path, then everything will be all right. So thank you for all your prayers. Big announcements are on the way.
You heard from Ray J. Brittany, when celebrities go public, they might not live long. Do you think people should take it serious or dismiss it as attention?
I don't know what Ray J got going on. Ray J on drugs. Oh, I don't know.
Ray J saying that due to him doing excessive drugs and alcohol, it has taken a toll on him, on his heart. So his heartbeat is beating at 25%. Not no normal heartbeat rate would be like probably like 75 to 85. But Ray J saying he may not live long enough. He may not live to see next year.
He sound like he got congestion heart failure or something. What's going on?
That's what everybody is thinking, but Ray J's trying to get treatment.
Oh, okay.
He's trying to seek treatment outside the states just to see if he can still live longer because he got young kids. Oh, you just gonna take a grain of salt?
I ain't got nothing to say. I just wish him well. That's all.
Okay. Do you think fame actually make health situations worse because of the stress or in the public pressure? You know, because Ray J been in the spotlight ever since he been like a little kid, about like a preteen.
I think it's, whatever you do before you get famous, it just elevates more. You see what I'm saying? So
Uh,
I really can't say. I mean, I don't think he started off that way. I think being in Hollywood and being in, different crowds of people, they introduced you to drugs. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know. I just know it's been rumored that Ray J always had a drug problem or cocaine or drinking or whatever, and he always embarrassing Brandy like in himself. So, child, I don't know what he got going on.
no. Okay. Well, let's hope and pray the best for Ray J and everything else. But then, Brent, I want to leave you with this. The president did the Melania did her little world premiere of her movie. Let's hear what the president had to say along with his wife.
Comment on this as well, but a lot of those fashion magazines snubbed you during the first. First Lady could also comment on this as well, but a lot of those fashion magazines snubbed you during the first administration as well as now. What is your message to them, and what is something that you want people to take away from this film?
Here in this film, they will see a lot of emotion, fashion, grief, sadness, celebration.
Something wrong with that. Always. I don't know why. But what's your thoughts on that? Crickets.
What?
Huh?
What happened?
The president was talking about Melania's world premiere.
Oh shit! You see how my mind drew a blank that damn fast because I didn't give a shit. I didn't care. I didn't care.
Okay, I was saying it was crickets. It was crickets. You like because the president was like, "Hey, Melania did good performance, so everybody come to see her movie."
Yeah. And now they lying talking about it earned $7 million. Ain't nobody went to go see that shit. I don't know why they fucking lying. Here we go. Bitch, shut up. And go back to Russia. Where the fuck you from? Hell, bitch, you an immigrant. Go back home. How about that?
She a male or a bride.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess that's gonna do it here for Connect Now. We kick off our Black History thing, and it's on our TikTok page. We celebrate Madam C.J. Walker, America's first self-made millionaire. The woman, I know, Brittany, you might love Madam C.J. Walker because of hair products and stuff, but Madam C.J. Walker being recognized here on Connect for her contributions. What's your thoughts on Madam C.J. Walker?
I just thank her for, starting black hair care for us. You know what I'm saying? She's the first black female millionaire. I mean, she done a lot for black women, period. So, kudos to her, and her legacy will live on. And just thank her for, revolutionizing, relaxers and starting what black women have now as far as like hair care. But we're more from relaxers now. Some people still get them, but now we're doing more like natural hair care or, wigs and weaves, extensions, braids. It's ever evolving.
Yeah. Well, throughout the whole entire month, we're gonna be celebrating each and every day new Black history innovators, figures, and prominent leaders. We'll have that throughout the whole entire Connect TV platform. And on Sundays, we'll recognize whoever that person is that day here on Connect Now and do our own viral in pro wrestling show. Black figures, Black wrestling personalities, you name it. So for me being Kendra Dix, saying so long alongside Brittany Shea, this has been Connect Now. We'll see you later.
Peace.